Hey guys, this is Boy Jacob Beast, and tonight is going to be my last night to be 17. Um, Tomorrow's my 18th birthday, and I just kind of wanted to reflect, I guess, on my last year, and let you guys know what happened and what was up. It's been a while since I posted, so this will be kind of, yeah, an update. Anyway, so let's start earlier in the year. To a couple things that happened in my year that were kind of big and important to me, I guess. Let's just start earlier in the year, right around my birthday. Things happened, and I got really down and depressed, and it was right after we went to a Winterfest and had a revival at our church, and somebody that I brought with us didn't really understand it and got scared, and I guess left me because of it. So it really sucks and that hurt. But anyway, on the other side of that, June, um, June 6th, I believe, maybe, I actually started a new job at the pet store, and I really love it. It's awesome. It's got a great atmosphere there. The people I work with are really awesome, and some of them are quite different, but it's amazing. Just the freedom there, it's crazy awesome. And then let me see, August, I'm reading my notes here, but August, I ordered my first snakes from BHB, and it was a trio of Puebloan milk snakes. It was a male and two females. I ended up naming them, the first one I pulled out was Izzy, second one was Baby Girl, and the third one was Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is my male, and the other two are my females. Of course, I named Baby Girl, and my mom helped me name Izzy, and then a great friend, Angela, helped me name Beetlejuice. So that's how they kind of got their names. Then let me see, December 10th, I set up a 90-gallon wavefront saltwater tank. It was pretty crazy. It was quite beginner, but with a lot of help from my managers and things like that, it was making progress pretty fast, and I liked it. Sometime in mid-January, it decided to leak. So yeah, that was fun. I was laying here in bed and I started hearing water just drip over there. I'm like, drip, 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 and it got faster until it was like a steady stream. So I had to empty 90 gallons of water out, and all my live sand and live rock and everything, just so I can move it down off the stand and dry it all off. Thank God I had a 55-gallon tank set up in the hallway, ready to go. So I moved everything in my saltwater tank over to that 55, and therefore I set up my 55-gallon saltwater tank, which is still up and running. Then January 28th, I rededicated my life to Jesus Christ at a Winterfest, and in Arlington, Texas. And then let me see, March 3rd, I rode with my family up to City Pets up in Houston, and I was looking at all these saltwater fish and freshwater fish, and I was like just freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, this is my store kind of thing. I started stressing out, and I was like in awe of everything, pointing out all the things I want, all the things I can't have, and all the things I want to have, and things I don't have money for, kind of thing. And anyway, I walked off from this tank with a few angels in it that I really, wanted. And I was talking to my mom, and Joshua, my brother, came over and he got me, and he's like, hey, this dude just came over and bought both of those fish you wanted. And I was like, are you serious? And I kind of, because I was talking to my manager on the phone, asking him questions about fish and things, and he came over and said that, and, of course I was smiling, and then my smile kind of went away, and I was like, I was ticked, and I walked over there, and I checked the tank, and the tank was missing the two fish that I wanted. And I was like, just wow, what's a coincidence that somebody's gonna walk back behind me and pick both the fish I wanted? And so I was mad. Um, I pointed out a batfish for saltwater tank. What it was is the main shape of the body is kind of like a triangle, and it has really tall fins that come back like that, and top and bottom like that, and then the tail. But it was jet black. I mean, it was pitch black, and it had like a neon orange like lips on it, and then like a neon orange outline over the fins, and it was crazy amazing. I loved it, but I asked the guy how much it was. He said $80. Wasn't that big of a deal for my saltwater tank, but I noticed it had ick, and it was pretty severe, and I didn't want to mess with that. But anyway, so I didn't notice that one came up missing. And all the fish I was pointing out, the shrimp, the starfish, they all came up missing, which I was stupid enough not to think anything about it. And I went back up to those tanks with the angelfish, and I'm like, I want this one and that one. And Josh was looking at me like I'm stupid. He's like, why don't you get that one instead of that one? I'm like, I want this coral beauty, and I want this keyhole angel. And he's like, don't get the coral beauty. And I'm like, why? I want the coral beauty. He's like, get the bicolor. And I'm like, I want the coral beauty. And anyway, so all that went on, and I ended up buying me a coral beauty and a keyhole angel. And when the guy came over, he kind of looked at me like I was stupid. Like, he thought I already had enough. And I'm thinking, I just want two fish. I didn't even talk to you at all. Anyway, so everybody loaded up in the car before me. And I was late. I was trying to talk to them, ask a few more questions, and then I went out and jumped in the car and rode all the way home from Houston. A good hour drive, okay? And then I was the first one out of the car. I ran to my room real fast, set some stuff down, and then as I came back out with my bag of fish to go out in the hallway to look at my fish tank where I was going to put my bags in and float them, I was just so in shock. I mean, my whole tank was lined with bags of fish. And I was like, I went crazy. I was like, oh my gosh. And my dad, he spent almost $200 on me just on fish. And my dad really doesn't do that. So I really, appreciate that. And that was crazy awesome. The batfish had really severe ick, and the half black angel that he bought me looked like before we got it, it got smashed by like some live rock or something like that. So as I got all the fish and I acclimated them all together, I know dwarf angels aren't supposed to go together because they're known to fight. I pulled them all out. I pulled the evils out that I had, acclimated them in a bucket, and then put them back together, and they're fine. But the ick was healing up on the bat, and then he got fin rot, and he ended up dying. And then today, my half black died, and the hermit crabs pretty much ate him. But that's about it. In my 17th year, I met a lot of good people, made some new friends, lost some old friends, things like that. And yeah, so that's about it. But yeah.